Welcome to the Actuate Blockchain and Decentralized Finance Faucet, an innovative learn-to-earn program designed to educate and empower community members about blockchain technology and decentralized finance. Launched on December 2nd, 2023, this program incentivizes participants with Actuate tokens, or ACT, for their engagement and learning efforts. Our aim is to create a knowledgeable community proficient in blockchain and DeFi concepts, crucial in today's digital economy. Let's explore the key features of our program Educational Focus. We cover a comprehensive curriculum, including the basics of blockchain, principles of decentralized finance, use of digital wallets, navigating exchanges, and understanding liquidity pool. Recurring learning cycle. Our sessions are structured in a 4-week cycle with virtual learning lessons every Saturday, ensuring consistent learning. Incentivized learning participants earn Actuate tokens for completing lessons and demonstrating their understanding. This model motivates continuous learning and introduces practical use of blockchain tokens. Graduates of our program can transition into teaching roles, reinforcing their learning and educating new participants. Teachers also earn Actuate tokens, creating a self-sustaining educational ecosystem. Community empowerment. Our program empowers members with valuable skills in blockchain and DeFi, enabling them to leverage Actuate tokens for personal and professional growth. Here's how the Actuate blockchain and DeFi faucet works. Structured learning program. Over 4 weeks, participants delve into various aspects of blockchain and DeFi. Week 1, Introduction to Blockchain. Basics of blockchain technology, its history, and fundamental principles. Week 2, Introduction to DeFi. Essentials of decentralized finance, smart contracts, DeFi platforms, and applications. Week 3, Digital wallets and exchanges. Setting up and using digital wallets and trading on cryptocurrency exchanges. Week 4, Advanced DeFi concepts. Exploring liquidity pools.
Yes, so hello everyone. Welcome to today's blockchain and decentralized finance session. Today's topic we're going to discuss, we're going to recap what we've learned in the past 3 weeks. So we've learned about wallets, we have learned about liquidity pools, we've learned about exchanges, and we're going to do a recap on that in preparation to the upcoming summit. So you're welcome to you're welcome to learn with us, and if you have any questions, make sure you ask them here. Yeah, otherwise you'll not be admitted to the summit without knowing these things. So today's on today's agenda we have a topic presentation by by Emmanuel, and then we'll have a Q&A session, and then we'll have some additional comments by our CEO, Dr. Masharia. Then we'll have Grace presenting web updates, and lastly, we'll close the meeting. So let's start our topic presentation. You're welcome, Mr. Emmanuel.
Thank you, Frida. I'm Emmanuel Wesonga, and today I'm going to take you through a recap on smart wallets, exchanges, on centralized and decentralized exchange, and the liquidity pools. Beginning with the smart wallets. Smart wallets, also known as a digital wallet or crypto wallets, are evolving beyond just digital payments, storage to provide a range of advanced functionalities. Here are key aspects of smart wallets and how they are advanced in technology. The key aspect, number 1, is on digital asset management, and the advance in technology is on cryptocurrency storage. As you know, at past, Bitcoin and Ethereum are only used for storage, but at the moment, there are multiple currencies for storage, including the stable coins and the altcoins. The second advancement on digital asset management is the on tokenized assets. For this, smart wallets can hold not only crypto, but also tokenized assets like the non-fungible tokens, which are the NFTs. The second key aspect is on the decentralized finance access. On this, the advancements in technology is on the staking and lending, and the yield farming and liquidity pools. The third key aspect is the enhancement security features. Under this, technology advanced are the multiple signature support. The other one is the biometric and multiple factor authentication. And the last one is the hardware wallet integration. For the hardware wallet integration, some wallets support integration with hardware wallets like the Ledger or Trezor. This fourth aspect is on smart contract interaction. And for the smart contract interaction, the technology advanced is on smart wallet can interact with smart contract, automating complex transaction and eliminating intermediaries. An example is that users can directly engage in decentralized exchange or use smart contracts for decentralized gaming and financing without leaving the wallet. The fifth aspect is on user experience improvement, and on this, technology advanced is on cross-platform functionality. For the cross-platform functionality, many smart wallets are now available on both mobile and desktops, and some offer browser extensions for easy access. The second aspect, the second advancement in technology is on gas fee optimization, whereby wallets increasingly offer features to optimize gas fee. The last advancement on this aspect under the user experience improvement is on user-friendly interfaces. The sixth aspect is on privacy and anonymity. For the privacy and anonymity, some smart wallets incorporate private features like the coin mixing or the integration with privacy-focused cryptocurrencies. And the last aspect is on regulatory and compliance adaptations. And for the regulatory and compliance adaptation, the advancement is as regulation on digital assets evolve, some wallets incorporate compliance features such as the Know Your Customer, which is the KYC, and the anti-money laundering, which is the AML. For the smart wallets, generally, smart wallets are transforming the way people manage digital assets, enabling more accessible and secure financial interaction on the blockchain networks. I'll narrow down to the centralized and decentralized exchange, and I'll give examples of the centralized exchange. Centralized exchange include the Binance, Coinbase, and the Bitfinex. For the decentralized exchange, an example is like the Uniswap, SushiSwap, Pancake Swap, and the Curve Finance. Those are examples of centralized and decentralized exchanges. For the decentralized and centralized exchange, they are both platforms for trading cryptocurrencies, but differ significantly in structure, control, and user experience. I'll break down on their differences, beginning with the centralized. The one aspect is on the control and the custody. The difference is for the centralized exchange, it is centralized, and the decentralized exchange, it is decentralized. Under that aspect of security, the centralized exchange has higher risk, which is the centralized funds, while for the decentralized exchange, there is a lower risk, which is self-custody. Under the aspect of a difference between the two under aspect of liquidity, is for the centralized exchange, it is high, unlike for the centralized exchange that is often lower. Another aspect of compliance is the KYC and AML are required for the centralized exchange, whereas generally anonymous for the decentralized exchange. Another aspect of ease to use is that the centralized exchange is user-friendly, whereas for the decentralized exchange, it requires technical knowledge. Under fee aspect is the centralized exchange requires fixed trading, which is the withdrawal fee, whereas for the decentralized exchange, blockchain network, it entails blockchain network fees. Both exchanges have the advantages and drawbacks, making each more suitable for different types of users and trading needs. I'll go down to the last aspect, which is the liquidity pools and different features in liquidity pools. As it was explained in the past week, the liquidity pool is a collection of funds that are locked in a smart contract to facilitate decentralized trading, lending, or other financial services. The purpose of the liquidity pools are to provide liquidity to decentralized exchange and decentralized finance protocols. The assets typically consist of two or more assets in trading pairs, like the Ethereum stroke the USDD or the BTC, which is the Bitcoin stroke the Ethereum. I'll take you through features of the liquidity pools, beginning with the token pair. The token pair is a liquidity pool typically consists of two tokens that are paired together. For example, in a Uniswap look protocol, a liquidity pool consists of Ethereum and USDD pair, where one side holds the Ethereum and the other side holds the USDC, which is the stable coin. The other feature is the fee tier. For the fee tier refers to the percentage of the fees charged to traders who swap tokens within a liquidity pool. These fees are often distributed to liquidity providers as rewards. Another feature is the price range, with which some modern decentralized finance platforms like the Uniswap v3 allows the liquidity pools to provide liquidity within a specific price range rather than across the entire price. The other fourth feature is the non-fungible token number, which is also called the NFT. For the non-fungible token, in protocol like the Uniswap v3, liquidity providers who choose a specific price range receive an NFT respecting to the liquidity position. The fifth feature in the liquidity pool is the liquidity provider token. The liquidity provider token, when users provide liquidity to a pool, they typically receive liquidity pool token in return. This represents the user's share of the pool and are used to redeem the underlying asset layer. The other feature is the impermanent loss, and for the impermanent loss is a potential loss that liquidity pools faces when the price of the token pair changes relative to each other. The other feature is the liquidity pool depth. For the liquidity pool depth, this refers to the total value of assets in a liquidity pool. Pools with deeper liquidity, i.e. more total value, allow for the larger traders to occur without causing significant price slippage. The eighth feature is the yield farm and stocking, with which Some decentralized finance platforms offer yield farming or staking opportunities, where the liquidity pools can stake the liquidity tokens to earn additional rewards. The purpose for the yield farm and staking is to offer an additional layer of incentives for the liquidity pools, increasing their returns. And the ninth feature of the liquidity pool is the slippage, which is the difference between the expected price of trade and the actual price when the trade is executed due to the changing state of the liquidity pool. The impact of the slippage on liquidity pools is to show the pool with low liquidity, slippage can be significant in the liquidity pool. Something to note on the liquidity features is these features work together to facilitate decentralized trading initiatives, liquidity provision, and ensure that market remains liquid while minimizing risk like impermanent loss. Thanks for listening. Back to you, Frida.
Okay, thank you very much, Emmanuel, for that presentation. I believe we've all heard about wallets, liquidity pools, and exchanges. Yeah, so today we're just going to repeat what we've been saying, and we've had these sessions a couple of times, but yeah, so in case you've not understood anything, okay, some things you can go ahead and ask questions. So I'm going to take you through the process. We said when coming to the summit, we need you to have an NFT number. And I'm going to take you through the process of getting that NFT number. So, okay, allow me to share my screen. So today I'm going to use my phone. Yeah. So I hope we can all see my screen. So this is my screen. Yeah. So we're going to go to first of all, you said for you to get some tokens. First of all, you need a wallet. Yeah, and where do we get this wallet? So this wallet, we get it from Google Play Store if you have an Android or any app store, whichever phone you're using. So you go to your app store. I'm going to go to my app store and search for either Trust Wallet or MetaMask Wallet. So on the search, you click on search and then you search for Trust Wallet or MetaMask. I'm going to search Trust Wallet. So this is the icon for the Trust Wallet. It has a blue shield here. And if you've not installed it, you need to install it. So since I have installed mine, I'm just going to open it. So installing a wallet, it requires you to, while installing, you create, if it's the first time using creating a wallet, you need to, first of all, it will give you 12 phrases, seed phrases, which are called seed phrases. So these seed phrases, you need to save them or write them down on a piece of paper or a book and store them well so that they do not get lost. And these seed phrases, we said that they are important for you to be able to recover your wallet in case you uninstall this Trust Wallet, or maybe you lose your device and you want to recover the tokens that you have in your wallet. So yeah, installing a wallet is pretty simple. As I said, it's free. You can just buy bundles and download that wallet and install it. And then the next step you're going to do is acquire some tokens. So these tokens, you can get them from this Learn to Earn sessions. We give you Actuate tokens. Yeah. So you get only one token from this Learn to Earn sessions, which is the Actuate token. And the next thing you need is another token. For example, some BNB, you can get BNB, you can get USDT. Yeah, as you've heard, you need to pair, for you to create a liquidity pool and get that NFT number, you need to pair tokens, 2 tokens. So the second token, since you already have Actuate token, the second token, you get it from a centralized exchange. Yeah, as you've heard from Mr. Emmanuel, you have two types of exchanges. One is a centralized exchange and two is a decentralized exchange. So in the centralized exchange, we have the Binance exchange. Yeah, so you can also download the Binance app and register. Yeah, for a centralized exchange, it does not give you seed phrases. So, sorry, it does not. It creates its own wallet. Yeah, but so that you can be able to buy tokens from that centralized exchange. So you can download the Binance app. Yeah, so for me, I already had, you can just go to Google Store, Play Store, and search for Binance app, and you can download that and register your account. And from that Binance app, you can be able to buy the second token. So this is my Binance app. I just logged in, and to be able to get those tokens, you go to trade. Below here, I've clicked on trade, and then scroll at the top sideways, scroll sideways, and then select P2P. So P2P is a market where you can buy tokens from other people using, you can use M-Pesa, you can use, yeah, whichever method is comfortable to you. From this market, you can see there are several traders selling tokens. It depends on which token you want to buy. We said you can pair the Actuate token in the liquidity pool with any other token. So if you want to buy USDT, you can be able to get it from Binance. Just click on buy. And we said to be on the lookout of for traders who are verified and who have completed a large number of trades and also have a good rating. And of course, the price that is most suitable to you. Yeah, so, and also the limit. So you can see several traders set several limits. So we have between 1,000 to 25,000 Kenya shillings. It depends on how many tokens you want to buy, how much Kenya shillings you want to spend. Yeah, so if you want to buy USDC, if you want to buy BNB, you can just select the drop down menu as I've done and then select the token. Yeah, so it changes. You see it has changed here and just click on buy. And then it will take you to the trade, set the amount, Kenya shillings you want to spend, and the payment method you want to use. So after doing all that and buying tokens, yeah, you go back to this centralized exchange wallet. So I said that the centralized exchange creates for you a wallet. So after buying tokens, those tokens go to the centralized exchange wallet, and you can see below here we have wallets. So you select wallets, and if I had some tokens, I will be able to transfer them from this wallet to my Trust wallet or some to a MetaMask Trust or MetaMask wallet. Yeah, so after doing that, to transfer tokens is a simple process. It's just copying. I go back to my Trust wallet and then I copy my wallet address and paste it in there in this exchange and then transfer. Yeah, so that is where you get the other token to be able to create a liquidity pool with. So I'm going to go back to my Trust wallet to be able to create a liquidity pool. So here's my Trust wallet. So let me log in. So in this Trust wallet, if you don't have, let's say I'm going to go to, if I don't have Actuate tokens, or maybe I did not acquire Actuate tokens from the sessions, Yeah, and I want to acquire Actuate tokens from a decentralized exchange. So we have the second type of exchange, which is a decentralized exchange. So in this creating a liquidity pool, we'll use two exchanges, a centralized and a decentralized exchange. So in the decentralized exchange, we'll use PancakeSwap. Yeah, if you want to acquire Actuate tokens on PancakeSwap, you go to the discover as they've done in the wallet, in the Trust wallet, and then I'm going to type in PancakeSwap and then select PancakeSwap. And we said to make sure that on the search bar at the top here, it says pancakeswap.finance so that you do not lose your money from phishing. And so just a minute. So I've already bought my BNB or USDT, and I want to acquire some Actuate tokens. I can get them from PancakeSwap, so I can swap from BNB to Actuate tokens, and yeah. So this is swapping is just easy. It just says swap from and to. So from, I'm going to use BNB, and then to, I can use Actuate token. Just select the scroll down menu and then search for the Actuate token in the search bar. So just in case the Actuate token does not appear on the search when you search Actuate, yeah, so let me type ACT. As you can see, I had already added Actuate token, but in case it doesn't appear, you can go to our website and get the contract address. Yeah, so going to our website is Actuate Bio. So to get the website, you go to your browser and then search Actuate Bio. So this is my Google Chrome browser, and I'm going to search Actuate Bio. Just a minute. Yeah, I'm going to go to Actuate .bio and then click on this. In case I had, I'll go to BSC scan, that BSC scan button. It will take me to the Explorer, and then I'm going to scroll down here, and here we have the token contract. So this address is what we need to paste in PancakeSwap to be able to make Actuate token appear. So you just copy it like that, then go back to PancakeSwap, and then and then paste the contract address at the search bar. So to just paste the address, long press and then paste. So there is the Actuate token. So I'm going to select ACT, and then I can swap from BNB to ACT. Yeah, so that is swapping. And then next, I'm going to show you how to now create a liquidity pool. Yeah, so I'm going to show you how to create a liquidity pool. So creating a liquidity pool is also simple since we have already the two tokens. Yeah, we have the Actuate token and we have the other token, which is BNB. So creating a liquidity pool, you go to the button at the bottom here next to the trade button, which is labeled Earn, and then I'm going to select Farm stroke liquidity. Yeah. So let's wait for a minute for it to go to the farm pool. So creating a liquidity pool, we've said you need two tokens. You need the Actuate token, the BNB token, and then you need to also, from the lesson we've learned, from the presentation we've learned that we also need to set fee tiers, and we also set the price range to prevent impermanent loss. So I'm going to scroll down and then check for the add liquidity button. Yeah, so I'm going to go to, let me check my position. So creating a liquidity pool, we said that creating a liquidity pool, it enables or facilitates trades, and traders are able to swap tokens, swap between, let's say, Actuate to BNB, or if you want to swap BNB to Actuate, traders are able to do that because someone created a liquidity pool. So liquidity pools help facilitate trades like that, and for the liquidity provider, they earn profits from that. Yeah, so that's how liquidity pools make money. So my liquidity button, to create a liquidity pool, you press this button here which says add liquidity, and it takes you to another page. Yeah, so this is the page to create a liquidity pool. First, we've said you need to select a token pair. You can select the Actuate token first. I'm going to select ACT, and then next I'm going to select BNB. It just depends on the number, on what tokens you have in your wallet. Yeah, so select the other drop down menu, and I'm going to select BNB since I already have BNB in my wallet. And then next, these percentages you see below here. Yeah, so this is the fee tire. So this fee tire, we've said, is what dictates the amount of profit you get from your pool. So you can get 0.01% profit from trades happening, or 0.05% profit. Yeah, it all depends on what you select. Yeah, you're free to select any fee tire, but also note that if you select a very high fee tire, for example, if I select 1%, this means that my pool may not be selected for trades because it charges very high fees. So most people select 0.05% fee tire, as you can see here. So after doing that, you scroll down and set the price range. We say setting the price range, you need to set the price range between 5% to 20%. Any of those is okay, but do not select full range, or else you lose your tokens. You may lose your tokens from impermanent loss. Yeah, so impermanent loss means that people can buy tokens at any price from your pool, including zero. So when the price drops to very low, to the price becomes very low, your pool will still be trading since you selected full range. Yeah, but when you select something like 5%, it means that from the current price, people can be able to buy these tokens 5% above the current price or 5% below the current price. So that saves you from impermanent loss. And then below here is the deposit amount. Yeah, select the amount of tokens you want to deposit into this pool. So you select the amount of Actuate token, and yeah, let me select the free tire. So I remember someone had said they had trouble they were saying that they could not continue. First of all, you need to do all these steps. You need to do all these steps for you to be able to create a liquidity pool. If you skip any one of them, you'll have trouble creating liquidity pools. So select the token pair, select the fee tire, and then select the price range. And then lastly, you go to you enter the deposit amount. So you enter the amount of Actuates and the amount of BNB. So yeah, so that's it. After that, you can be able to, let me put in, that amount. Yeah, so if this is your first pool creating, it will obviously ask you to enable ACT. These are just confirmations that you need to make to sign these transactions for it to go through. Yeah, after that, it will just automatically create a liquidity for you, liquidity pool. and then give you an NFT number. So for those who want to know the NFT number, let me take you back. The NFT number is this number here with the hash. I hope we can all see. After creating a liquidity pool, when you go to active, when you select active at the top here, it will show you your pool. Yeah, so at the side, you can see mine says ACT stroke BNB LP. That means Actuate stroke BNB liquidity pool. And then at the side, you can see there's a number hash. Mine is hash 295050. So that's my NFT number. So, and that's what you'll be using to enter to get into the summit. And this NFT number, you cannot duplicate it. You cannot not two pools will have the same NFT number. This NFT number represents your pool. Yeah. So this NFT number, you get it after creating your liquidity pool. Yeah. So I hope we've all followed, and I don't see any questions. So if you have questions, you can go ahead and ask, or you need clarifications. So that's it for creating a liquidity pool and acquiring Actuate tokens. So I'm going to invite Dr. Masharia for additional comments. You're welcome, Doc.
Okay, please confirm. You can hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right. Thank you so much, Frida. And thank you so much, Emmanuel. So we have gone through the entire a summary of the entire series, like from wallets to exchanges to even liquidity pools and getting NFT number. NFT number is your ticket to admission to the summit. So it's very, very important. And you see, these things are fundamental. That is actually the reason we even are having the summit, so that people can know how to get an NFT number. You cannot get that NFT number unless you create a liquidity pool. And you cannot create liquidity pool if you do not have Actuate tokens. Let's say for you participating in these Launch One programs, you receive Actuate tokens. But we all want those Actuate tokens to be liquid. So it is the responsibility of every one of us to create a liquidity pool, even with the least amount, the least amount of money possible. That is, if we are going to, if you're actually true to what we are saying. You know, truth, it's called true. If you know the truth will make you free. So remember that statement. You know the truth, and the truth will make you free. That truth is what we are talking about. That truth means about being authentic about what you want to achieve. Being authentic means that if we really want economic freedom, and we are true to that, if we really want economic freedom, we must know how to get an NFT number. If you don't, then that is the symbol of freedom, economic freedom for you, because that means that you are very conversant with the blockchain technology and you can use it as second nature. So unfortunately, there are very many people who are complaining about this process. And that is first of all, disenchanting. After covering this thing for more than a year, some people are still complaining that there are steps to follow. Those steps are the absolute requirements in the process of getting economic freedom. If you are not going to partake to decentralized finance without understanding those basic steps, number one, get a wallet. And of course, we have talked about a wallet for more than 52 sessions here. Okay, I mean, we started in December last year. So we have talked about a wallet and what you do to secure your wallet. That's number one. When you get that wallet, you are now able to receive, you are ready to receive the actual tokens. But don't let those tokens just sit in the wallet, put them in a liquidity pool. So you have learned, you also have had many sessions about how to create liquidity pools. They go into PancakeSwap and creating liquidity pool. So there's nothing to complain about saying you do not know. Like somebody sent me a message saying, oh, could you simplify the language? Let me tell you a secret, ladies and gentlemen. It is never going to be in your mother tongue. Never, ever, ever. Nothing. So for those people who say that Wajiko cannot understand because Wajiko is the mother, you are mistaken. Nobody is going to come and simplify the language from, say, liquidity pool to the language that is a different language. You study the language so you understand. That's why you go to school. Nobody is going to change the technical language. So what happens for you to get into something, or for you to exercise freedom, or for you to be true to yourself, to be authentic, to find the truth, is to actually first of all understand that no one will translate this thing for you. Nobody. It's your duty to understand the jargon. That jargon, every word, for example, your name. If you tell me your name, I cannot be telling you that your name is so complex I cannot understand it. Who cares? Nobody cares that if I don't understand your name. It's up to me to call you by your name, the way your name is, because the name points to you. That is what's called language. Language has got names, nouns that point to things. So the word liquidity pools points to a certain thing, a certain technology. It cannot be simplified for you just because it's not, it's technical language. No. Just like the way you use WhatsApp, you don't use WhatsApp because WhatsApp is language in your mother tongue, or if it's Nwajiko's language. Anybody can use WhatsApp and they still say WhatsApp. But then how did they start using WhatsApp? It's because they submitted the process. It's called submission. You submit the process and then become true to wanting to understand the process, then the process understands you. Okay, so that's something very, very critical for everyone to understand. Otherwise, if you complain about stuff like that, you are not worthy. I will just tell you that you are unworthy. That unworthiness is very serious. People do not understand it. And even the Holy Scriptures, Jesus Christ himself, his job was to explain to people, what does it take to be worthy? To be worthy to get into something. That's something that you're getting into is what Jesus was referring as kingdom of God. And he explained so many ways of how you how you execute worthiness, how you deploy worthiness so you actually participate or partake. So today, I would like us to look at one parable, one that will help you understand why you must get an NFT number and what it means for you without complaining, because nobody cares about your complaints if you do not want to understand the steps. Because having, say, Frida explaining to you all the steps and then coming back to later say, oh, that's too complicated. Now that's nonsense. You can believe it. Nobody cares about that. Neither the technology nor anyone else but you. So Frida, I'm going to request you to open the Gospel of Luke, Matthew chapter 22, verse 1 to 14. So we read together and people can understand what this really means. Look, you can open it in New International Version or KJV. I think NIV is much easier, much palatable. So we can read it line by line. I just want people to comprehend what this is all about. So Fred, are you able to do that?
Okay, you said Matthew 22.
22. Let's start from verse 1. NIV.
Okay, so it says, Jesus spoke to them again in parables, saying, the kingdom of heaven is like a king who prepared a wedding banquet for his son.
A wedding banquet for his son. Okay, keep going.
Verse 3, he sent his servants to those who had been invited to the banquet to tell them to come, but they refused to come.
I want you to, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to understand the banquet. Think of it as the summit, or even, yeah, he sent his servants to ask the people he had invited to come, and they refused. What did they do? Keep going, Frida.
So verse 4 says, Then he sent some more servants and said, Tell those who have been invited that I have prepared my dinner. My oxen and my fattened cattle have been butchered, and everything is ready. Come to the wedding banquet.
Can you imagine? That is like saying that we have prepared the speakers, we have prepared the workshops, and the oxen and the fattened calf has been butchered. They have been slaughtered. Iko nyama choma. We have even prepared a place for you. It's gonna be at the amphitheater. So that's what he said. Go and tell them. You see, he's sending the second level of servant, because the first one he sent them, they refused. Then he sent the second and explained to them, Tushapika, we have all these professional, high-profile speakers. You are going to be having meet some very important people who can be good for your career. And then what? What happened, Frida?
Verse 5, but they paid no attention and went off.
He
One
paid
to
no attention. They paid no attention and went off. What did they do?
one to his field, another to his business.
Yes. One alienda Shabani, when you went to Geshagi to just go and get some more potatoes, and the other one went to his business.
And verse 6, the rest seized his servants, mistreated them, and killed them.
That is serious. Actually, he seized the servants and knocked them down and killed them. They don't hear. Ati mnatuitia nini huko kwenu? Go ahead.
And then verse 7, the king was enraged. He sent his army and destroyed those murderers and burned their city.
He burned their city. You can get such a reaction. So then what happened next?
Verse 8, then he said to his servants, the wedding banquet is ready, but those I invited did not deserve to come.
They did not deserve to come. See, the wedding is ready. Those I invited did not deserve to come. Keep going.
Verse 9, so go to the street corners and invite to the banquet anyone you find.
Go to the street corner, and that's what we are talking about. Invite anyone you find. Now that's what say that this becomes an open banquet now. The summit is not just for the chosen few but it is open for everyone. But wait, there is more. So what happened?
Verse 10, so the servants went out into the streets and gathered all the people they could find, the bad as well as the good, and the wedding hall was filled with guests.
Yes. Keep going.
Verse 11, but when the king came in to see the guests, he noticed a man there who was not wearing wedding clothes.
Can you believe it's a man, not even a woman? No, there's not a woman. A man not wearing wedding clothes. Keep
Verse
going.
12, he asked, how did you get in here without wedding clothes, friend?
Yes, now imagine wedding clothes is the NFT. You notice a man without wearing the wedding clothes. It's like you show up at KU Amphitheater, you're trying to get in without the NFT. So, and that NFT number. See, that's the point. He showed up, the guy showed up, he didn't have wedding clothes. Where were they supposed to obtain these wedding clothes? Anyway, keep going, Frida.
The man was speechless. Then, verse 13, the king told the attendants, tie him hand and foot and throw him outside into the darkness where there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth.
Precisely. Tie him hand and foot. What does that mean? Hand and foot. Yeah. Why don't you just tie his hands or even, and then throw, so that the guy cannot even rescue himself? Tie him hand and foot, throw him out in the darkness where there's weeping and gnashing of teeth. Meaning that that person was not worthy being there because he came without the wedding clothes. Were they supposed to buy those wedding clothes somewhere? Those wedding clothes were provided by the king. All you had to do, just like say, the tokens themselves are provided. You already have them. And then you're supposed to get an NFT number and you come without it. See, all you have to do is go to the shelf or maybe go to the desk and get the wedding clothes. That is all that was required. And the guy comes, everybody else is fully dressed. The guy comes underdressed. That's an insult. So do not insult yourself. Even do not insult the king. The king is this wedding banquet. And this applies to all things that you do in life. Don't really try to jump the steps so that you can just be there, because that means that you're not worthy. Tie him hand and foot and throw him outside, where there's out in the darkness, where there's weeping and gnashing of teeth. Keep going, Frida.
And verse 14, for many are invited, but few are chosen.
That's the way it is. Many are invited, few are chosen. And keep going again.
Yeah, the next verses are about paying tax to Caesar.
Okay. And you see, I mean, in those passages there in Matthew, even in Luke, he's talking about the lasts will become the firsts. Meaning that those people who think that they are first because they're in charge or anything, they eventually find that they are not even worthy getting there, because they are so concerned about whatever they are doing, their own work, like those guys who said, I'm not coming because I am going to my shamba, I'm not coming because I'm going to mind my business, all that. And some of them even killed the servants. So in these things and all these writings, they are written there. That's why these books have survived for so many centuries, thousands of years, because they have very, very important instruction about how to cope with situations in life. So what we are saying here is, do not even try to come there without NFT number. It's pointless for two reasons. One, you are not prepared to receive what is going to be discussed in those workshops. You're not ready for it. You're not worthy. Because you are not authentic. You are disingenuous. There is no point of view coming to a place that you don't want to go, because it is going to be a big waste of your own time. Okay, people who are there, high professional, they are very well prepared. They are very serious in the work they do, and you also want to be very serious. And the seriousness is demonstrated by you are doing the bare minimum. This guy in that banquet, all he had to do is get into a wedding dress, a wedding gown. That was it. But he couldn't even do that. So he's unworthy. So do not be of them who are unworthy. Nobody cares about unworthiness. Nobody cares, I can tell you that. If we are talking about getting to the decentralized finance, if we are talking about embracing these new technologies, and then you're here pretending to be embracing technologies, but you are not doing it, then the best treatment for you is to be tied hand and foot, thrown out in the darkness where there is weeping and gnashing of teeth. But then we don't have to go through all that negative stuff. What you have to do, create a wallet. Of course, if you don't have one already, get the tokens, get the NFT number, and then you are in heaven. Heaven means that now you get to participate fully. You get the full benefit of the summit itself. You get to meet a lot of exciting people, very important people in your career. You make new connections. You manage how to network. You see a lot of beautiful things that are happening. And I can tell you, those beautiful things, we're working every day to assemble them for you. And so your only job is to be fully dressed in the wedding gown, which is called the NFT. Do not show up without the wedding gown, because you're not going to be there. But I'm sure all the people who are here, and in any case, if anyone ask you why they should get that NFT, now you have a reason. Tell them to read Matthew 22, verse 1 to 14. Okay, Matthew 22, so that he doesn't keep giving you a headache. I'm saying these things because this week several people have written to me messages telling me that, why are you requiring us to get a token? I'm not requiring them. I'm not requiring you to get the NFT token. Neither is Actuate requiring you. That life is requiring you to get into decentralized finance. You see, just like anything else, if you don't do that, that is not anybody else's problem. It's your own. That is what the life is asking us to do, because these are what we're calling it the fourth industrial revolution. Decentralized finance and AI. We are not going to live without it, whether we like it or not. So it's no point of having having you there if you're not decided about it. If as I say, you can neither be neither hot nor cold. You have to be fully chosen on one side. Okay, so make a decision. That's making an important decision. So that's why I want to ask you, make important decision. Anyone, and then you find anyone telling you stories about they cannot understand the technology, then it's not anybody's problem that they're not understanding. The problem is with them to understand. So that because we are here, and if you are having difficulties understanding, anyone who is having a difficult understanding, tell them to ask question to someone who knows, so he can get training, but not complain about not understanding. Not understanding is a simple disease that it's got a cure. It can be treated, and you get better. Now that is the point. And anyone who cannot make a decision like he's neither here nor there, double-minded person, that person is unstable. You see, and James told us that a double-minded person is unstable in all his ways. Double-minded person is that means instability is dangerous because that person is reactive. Okay, so I want to say these things so that people can stop complaining, get into the program. Let's have a very big feast. And as I was saying earlier today in the water session, this week alone we have so many updates, and I think Grace is going to give us those updates. Let's back to you, but Frida, so that Grace can give us the updates for the week.
Okay, thank you, Doc, for those insights. So Grace, you're welcome to give the web updates.
Thank you so much, Frida, and hello, everyone. My name is Grace Njeri, and I'll be giving you the updates for our website. Let me share my screen so that you can see the updates that we have in our website for this week. So I hope you can all see my screen. So this is our website, actuate.bio, and this is the Nairobi Summit page. And one of the things that I want to share with you is about the program. Yeah, we have updated several things in the program. And as you can see, like I showed you last time, yeah, we have all the programs for all the workshops here. Just by clicking any of these buttons, you will be able to see either the Health Access Workshop program and the rest. So one thing that we have added is about the first day, that is on Tuesday, December 3rd. We will be having several speakers who shall be giving the welcoming speech. And we will start with Dr. Deborah Mulongo Barasa, who is the Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of Health. And then we shall have Professor Washeke Wanjohi, who is the Vice Chancellor of Kenyatta University. And then our own President of the Summit, Agostina Rocco, will be speaking. So those are the greatest highlights of the programs of the program that we have added. And also, let me just mention about the third day, that is on that Thursday, December 5th. We shall be having Daniel Kimingi, that is from 7 a.m., who is the county representative at level group. Yeah, he shall be speaking during the plenary session. Yeah, That is about the program. So go to our website and get to see the amazing updates about the program and how everything will be running. Another thing is I want to say is about the resources for the blind. You see here at the top of the page, alongside the other navigation links, we have these resources for the blind. So here we have some exciting resources where the blind can be able to get knowledge and understanding of the institutions that offer services that are helpful for the blind. So you can share with your network, yeah, so they can be able to see. And also today we have been talking about liquidity pools. So if you've not created a liquidity pool and you have a question, you can come to our website, and here at the help link, you can be able to see the trending topics. And by clicking this link here called liquidity pools, you'll be able to see all the information about liquidity, including step-by-step instructions or steps that will show you how to create liquidity pools. And also you can be able to see how to create a wallet and all that stuff. Yeah. So the last thing that I would like to say is that the summit is in less than a month now, and share the link to register for the summit to all your networks so that everyone can be able to register. And also don't forget about the free pass that we announced. Let me just repeat that. So we have a free pass for everyone. And the only thing that you need to do is to buy 5 Actuate tokens. And all of you, I know that you have been attending our classes, so you definitely have more than 5 Actuate tokens. And so you can be able to create liquidity with them. And also, after you create liquidity, you will be able to get an NFT number, which you come here to this page and then click this register button. And in this registration form, you should fill in the NFT number down here. You fill in all the other details, and then you add the NFT number here, and then you click submit, and we will receive your registration. So that is it from me, and back to you, Frida. Thank you.
Yes, so thank you very much, Grace, for that. I've shared the link to that registration. So after this session, if you have already created a liquidity pool and you have your NFT number, you can go ahead and click that link and register, yeah, so that you don't forget. Yeah, don't put it off so that you don't forget. So yeah, Doc, do you have anything to add on that?
Yeah, something I can add about the program, and you can see everybody, that program is supremely beautiful because it's quite eclectic. Eclectic meaning that it has people of all kinds of disciplines. Now, we have added those 3 people at the beginning of the summit in the opening ceremony. The Vice Chancellor at Kenyatta University, at the request of the Registrar of Kenyatta University, who told me that, how can you have a summit here without the Vice Chancellor? So the Vice Chancellor is going to open the ceremony and welcome you all into Kenyatta University. And of course, he said, we are ready. We have cooked nice meals for you. And we have made a very, very beautiful campus for you all to come and see. Okay, enjoy. Then he said that the Vice Chancellor is there so that people who are coming into the summit go through her office and sign the visitor's book. So, and all the dignitaries, you can see there's a lot of dignitaries that are in a summit. We want to direct you as a dignitary to go to pass through the Vice Chancellor's office and sign the visitor's book. Of course, you're not going to get there if you don't have the NFT number. So we want worthy people. Because you are a worthy person, get the NFT number now so that the Vice Chancellor will be very pleased to give you the visitor's book and you sign. So that's one. And then the Minister of Health, of course, Minister of Health is a dignitary, because this, you could say, is a kind of a health-related project. The Minister of Health is very happy to come into the opening ceremony to welcome us, to welcome people, the guests who are going to be coming to Kenya's Ministry of Health, because remember, we have some international guests coming. Okay, and then we have, the recent new additions. United Nations, and I think some of this stuff has come just last week. United Nations Industrial Development Organization, which is about building industries, which is what we are talking about in translation science, translating our knowledge from the universities into commercial products and manufacturing, and putting those knowledge on the supermarket shelves. Those products in the supermarket shelves, and even putting them in the hospitals. So manufacturing, industrial development, they are going to be there. But one major addition in the summit, that's day 3, Daniel Kimenge himself, see that he's going to be presenting the Biomedical City project. By the way, for those who do not know, Biomedical City project is a project for the Actuate Foundation. And Daniel Kimenge is an architect. And what he's going to be talking about is showing, first of all, he's going to come and show the master plan for that Biomedical City project, which is a very large project, which on about 5,000 acres. Imagine a city like what? Tatu City? You know Tatu City? But 10 times as big as Tatu City, because it's about 5,000 acres. Tatu City is less than 1,000 acres. So that is one district in the active Biomed City. So this Biomed City is being master planned, joint program from Texas A&M University in the United States and University of Nairobi and other architects in Kenya. As you have heard, this Ilivo Group, which is a Portuguese company, which is an EPC, that's engineering, procurement and construction company, which will be leading in the procurement for that Biomed City. But importantly, you want to know who else will be there represented in that conversation. One is the universities that you've had, Texas A&M and University of Nairobi, which is the organization on the ground in Kenya working on that master plan. And then, of course, DeKut, we have guys like Makazi Africa, who are architects, they're tower architects. Yeah, chipping in, and it's going to be a very, very beautiful day, bring our local architects and people in construction science and sustainability together. So other very important organization is the World Bank. The World Bank itself is going to be showing up there. Now imagine we have United Nations in the World Bank. The World Bank is coming in through the International Finance Corporation because they're coming in to orchestrate what's called syndicated finance. Syndicated finance is the World Bank becomes a center of syndication financing to bring together financial partners from different places in this world. Some of them are in Malaysia, that's in Asia. Some in Europe, because you see the level group is European, is Portuguese, and some of them in United States. So it's going to be a syndicate of financial organizations. And what we have told them is that they have actually to understand the blockchain itself, and they are happy to understand that. So it's going to be a very fascinating conversation, this presentation, really, because this work is already going on. It's about how we put together syndicated finance, which exits through the blockchain. Syndicated traditional finance, or TradFi, exiting through decentralized finance. When I say exiting through, I mean to say how do you raise, for example, $2 billion in the liquid cash, liquid capital, to do a large project, construction projects like Biomed City, from different financial organizations, and then exit them through decentralized finance. So that is deep financial science, deep financial engineering. And this is why I'm saying this is something for those people who are worthy. Now, if you do not know all that deep science, which I will not believe you don't know all that deep science, because decentralized finance, you know it already, because we have been here talking about it for months on end. Get ready now to get in the real deep end of understanding here of how finance works. So the World Bank is going to be there, International Finance Corporation, European EPC companies or EPC partners, guys from Malaysia, and then there's all of us, plus those are additionals that have happened this week alone. Okay, so I can tell you that the momentum has gone beyond fever pitch. It has reached escape velocity. So your work, your role is just to get that NFT number, and then you come and partake in that big festival. Okay, so it's very exciting. If this way I say that anyone who comes without NFT number is like that guy who went to a wedding banquet without a wedding gown. Hiyo ni kusema nini? Mtu kama huyo anahitaji ashikwe, akamatwe, afungwe mikono na miguu, atupwe nje. Kule kuna giza in the darkness, where there is a gnashing, weeping and gnashing of teeth. So don't be one who is out there who are going to miss in this big, festival of the common, to understand now how we use, because we do this. We managed to orchestrate such a deal for, say, biomedical city project financing, syndicated financing through the International Finance Corporation, and then with decentralized finance. That's an incredible, what this means, unbelievable, because for those unbelieving. But for us, we believe. Okay, if you believe, you receive. That is the message of the week. If you believe, you receive. But if you don't believe, what happens? If you don't believe, you'll die in your sin. That's according to Matthew also. If you don't believe, you die in your sin. So for this thing to happen, we just have to believe, because it's beyond belief. Okay, it's beyond belief. It's unbelievable. How can we orchestrate such a decentralized finance? But all we have to do is be there. It's the marriage between centralized finance people and a decentralized finance. This is gonna be that wedding, and I think that's what they're calling the wedding banquet. That wedding, you shall witness it in Actuate Summit on December 3 to 6. That's what we are talking about. So get prepared for that big wedding. The wedding between CFI, centralized finance, and DeFi. And who will tell you what kind of baby is gonna be born out of that relationship? Yeah. So, and what's gonna be emerging out of that is, say, the biomedical city project on close to 5,000 acres. That's gonna be somewhere in Kenya. So we haven't talked much this year about that biomed city project, because we wanted to make sure that everybody understand the actual token before we can go into that very deep. And then that's going to be a big conversation about 2025. Let me just give you a snapshot of what's going to be happening in the Biomed City project. The Biomedical City project has got 4 distinct districts. One district is called the High-Tech District, which is going to have 5 world-class hospitals. That district, the technical district, is about 1,000 acres of land, which will be the epicenter for translation science in medicine. Then the other district is going to be hospitality district, which is learning about how to create tourism at the global scale, which is now tied medical tourism plus all other kinds of tourism, including agricultural tourism and environmental tourism, ecotourism, and all that stuff. Then we're going to have another district, which is going to be called agricultural district. For now, looking at the cutting edge agriculture based on the new technologies of decentralized finance, so it becomes demonstration farms there on 1,000 acres. And then the final for the 1,000 acres is animal health district, because, and you see, this Barmet city is designed under one health theory: animals, humans, environment, plus the economy itself, how you make money. Now, in all those districts, because you can see each district is 1,000 acres, there is going to be commercial property, commercial plots for sale, for building commercial, commercial businesses, and of course civic areas for building churches and schools and stuff like that. Fire stations. And then it's going to have a lot of housing real estate to sell. So now, if you are interested in investing in housing projects like apartments, buildings, or even single family homes, there is lots of opportunity for you. And these are being designed right now at Nairobi University and a level group in Nairobi. So you participate, and it's going to attract lots of investors from all over the world, so including the diaspora and also yourself, to participate in the real estate projects. That's the idea. And so long as we have underlying financing, because what the IFC is coming to do is finance the initial infrastructure at a price of about $1.3 billion, so that they can build infrastructure, means roads, water, electricity. Okay. So that the plots themselves that are going to come out of there for real estate development are going to be fully serviced, including internet connectivity, so that the place is world class from the word go. So it's going to be a smart city. And then the real estate for high tech, we just invite international organizations or even local Kenyan organizations that want to set up their industries, as we have spoken about in the 4 districts. Well, that is a brief of the Barmet city. Very, very exciting. Are you excited about that? That's why we're saying, do not show up without a wedding gown, the NFT number. Because why would you even want to do that? Yeah. Because you can see this is work that requires serious people. Now, to come without NFT number means that you're not serious, so you're not worthy. There's no time for unworthy people. Yeah, it's really hard technical work, but it's not for the faint-hearted or people who are practicing doubts, yeah, or second thoughts or double-mindedness. No, it's for you. You have to be in and in kabisa, so that we can do this. This is how we liberate ourselves from all these political issues, and we gain access to the economic freedom for our nation and ourselves. Thank you so much. Back to you, Frida. And thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much.
For updating the website.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So thank you very much, Doc, for that. So I hope we can all see the opportunity that you're getting here, and yeah, this might be a life-changing event for you. So don't miss out because of an NFT number. Yeah, so you can go there and meet people who might even change your life. So make sure you don't miss out. Yeah, you can just do all these things. If you, first of all, you, as Doc said, you start with a positive mindset. Don't say that these things are too hard or too complicated. Yeah, you learn these things step by step. If today you install a wallet, tomorrow you go to PancakeSwap and then check out how everything works. Yeah, and then you can create a liquidity pool. Yeah, do everything step by step. You don't have to do everything all at once. So between now and the summit, you can be able to get the NFT number. So we've come to the end of our session today. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us, and a big thank you to our speakers. Yeah, for your presentations, your insights. Yeah, thank you very much. And I'm going to post the form for you to fill so that you can get some Actuate tokens. And you've said these Actuate tokens, make sure you create a liquidity pool with them. Don't let them sit in your wallet. Make sure you create so that you can be able to join us in December. And it's only a few weeks, I think three weeks away. So make sure you do that. Yeah. So fill the form, and the meeting is adjourned, and have a lovely weekend. See you next week on Saturday from 8 p.m.
All right. So thank you, Frida. And I was thinking, anyone who thinks it's difficult, it's is because that person may not believe. Actually, you don't have to know everything. All you have to do is to believe, and then things work out for you. But if you don't believe, you're going to be saying, okay, it's challenging, it's difficult. It's not the thing, it's not difficult, it's the unbelief. There's no unbelief that makes our life easier. If you believe in it, if you believe in what's going on, what you're saying here, what you have said so far, that decentralized finance is here with us. If the World Bank is actually listening already, then you have to say, okay, I better be there. Okay. And if you come to the summit with any doubts that you're going to meet people who change your life, then your doubts are going to prevail, and you meet people. You not meet people who can change your life. What you need to do is believe that the people there, you're going to come to the summit, and you're going to meet with people who are going to have serious impact in your career. That one is guaranteed. So the only reason the people in the summit will not have impact in your career is not because of them, it's because you are doubting. So any iota of doubt, whether it's 1 milligram or even 1 gram or 1 centigram, any weight of doubt can actually knock you out of the prospective career. Okay, so you want to come with full belief that you're going to meet someone who is going to make your career very, very good. So long as you're that, be positive. That's what you're told. Put your eyes on things above. Okay, put your eyes on things above. Don't think about anything below. Yeah, that is in Colossians 3:1. Put your eyes on things above where God is. Yeah, that is where it is. Because if you put your eyes on things below is full of doubts and darkness, where there's weeping and gnashing of teeth. All right. So I think that's a very strong message, very powerful. So put your eyes on things above, and you come in with your NFT number and be ready to partake of what is already for you in that huge festival. It's like the wedding. It's like the wedding in Matthew 22. All right. Thank you so much, everyone, and have a good one.